Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Harika. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how we can actually use UiPath apps in order to display a data. So firstly, I will run this particular demo and I will show you what is we are going to recreate step by step in this particular video. So firstly, I'm going to give some item here. So let's say this is a product that I wanted to search and I'm going to give the product here and click on search. So if you see the process has started and it will go to Flipkart and Amazon, both of the websites, and it will fetch that particular information. It will go and search for the iWatches from both the website. And once after it fetch the information, it's gonna get the top three into my table in that particular application. So in the Amazon also it will do the same. Okay. So the process execution has stopped. Now I'll go back to app. So here I can see the data has been fetched by, excuse me, the data has been fetched by my robot from Flipkart and as well as Amazon, and it will be displayed over here. So basically, this is a demo to showcase how we can bind a tabular data. So let's say if the information is of the type data table, if you wanted to bind that thing into your UiPath app, how we can do that? So we know that if there is an argument that we need to pass between our process as well as UiPath app, we have seen it, right? So if it is a normal variable string or any of the variables, we can directly pass them. But if it's a data table, so in that case we have to follow certain things. So how we can actually perform that particular task. So this whole best deal is kind of an example to showcase how you can bind the data table coming from your process to your UiPath apps. So that's the whole idea of showcasing and putting out in this particular scenario. So I will explain you right from the scratch, like how you can create all these UI things and a little bit of styling. And let's say how we can bind that table into here. So without any ado, let's get into the video and see everything right from the scratch. I'm going to create an app. So I'm going to build a new app, which I would say best deal recreation. Okay. So I'm going to take a blank page. So I just keep my app here open so I can see parallelly. I will build the same thing into my app page. So I'm going to first take, so basically this is a header, right? So for that, I'm going to add a control and say header or a label. You can take anything. And here I'm going to style it to fit it in the center, and I would bold it a little bit, after which I can add some color. So I said it's a blue color, right? So let's keep this blue. Okay. And I'm gonna change the header text to best deal. Okay. So this is the thing. And let's change a little bit of font. It's 24 pixel. Let's skip 35 pixels. Okay. So it looks little big, right? And after which I'm gonna add in a text box beside which I will add one search. So for that, what I will take is a container. Okay. So inside this particular container, I'm going to add a text box. Text box. So I'm going to put a text box and I will also add one button. So just pull this button beside here. So before to that, for this container, I will I'll make this as a horizontal so I can pull this button over here. Okay, done. And this button I will place in the bottom. Okay, this looks fine, right? So after that, let's come back to the text box. So this is my text box, and in the text box I will change the label. So where is that label? Here. So here I would say this is the product, right? Enter product. And for the button, I would change the button text as search. So I would do these things. That much is enough here. And the same thing goes here. I have a Flipkart and Amazon things. So let's add one more control, which is a container. Okay. So I'm gonna put one container here. And this container, I'll keep it as horizontal, sorry, vertical. And I'm having one more container here. So before to that, let's add some labeling here. So for which I will take a header. I'm pulling the header here. Okay, this header will be for Flipkart. And the styling, let's do a little bit of styling. I'll keep this in the left only. In the background color, I'm gonna change this to uh, yellow. I'm gonna change this color to yellow. Okay. I'm trying to move it towards here, this one, because that itself will show change. Let me change the color of that background. It's not happening for me. So let's say if I change this, or here, if I just change, it will come to this point, right? So it has come over here, right? So in the same way, okay, let's keep this as this blue, this yellow. Okay, fine. Now I will change the um here I'll put inside this only. I will try to place one inside this particular container, which is vertical, right? Okay, fine, which is vertical. Inside which I will place a table. I will place one table. So for which I will take a table. Okay, inside this. So this table I'm gonna adjust a little bit. So what exactly I have done in this example is inside this also I placed one container so that goes that goes exactly in aligned with the Flipkart. So what I have done inside this, I placed one container. Okay, here one, and I have made this as a horizontal. I think I made it vertical. Then after which I kept one table. Okay, so I kept one table inside here. Okay, so for this particular table, in the case of styling, I just adjusted little things here and there with respect to size and all. So height is 200, right? And the width I have changed to 100 or maybe 150, something like that. I can change to 250. Okay, so this looks good. And this Flipkart, I can move it to the center. Okay, this should go inside. Sorry, this should go, this table should go inside this container. Only then we can, whatever the changes that we are making will be, the Flipkart can come into the center. So it's not letting me. Okay, it's not letting me to take this inside. Let me try again. Okay. So basically the idea is to keep a container that will let both the Flipkart and the table, both of them, keep it in a same container so that it will look aligned. Okay, so this has come in, and now I wanted to push this also into this. Okay. Okay, fine. So this way also it's okay. So now next thing what I'm going to do is let's keep one more header. So in that case, I'm gonna take a header and I will put that in here. So yeah, as I felt that it is a little confusing, I have deleted everything. So let's see. I have taken only one container here after this two. So in this container, I'm gonna make the styling as horizontal. So the idea is to place two more containers inside which first container will have Flipkart and second container will have Amazon. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm adding two more containers. So this is one container inside which I have my Flipkart. So for that, what I'm doing a header. I'm just going to pull this. Okay, so inside that only I'm gonna have a table. So let's pull a table. Okay, done. This is what I was expecting. And now I'm going to take a same container. Okay, so let's say copy, and here I'll paste. But I want this whole thing to go inside beside this. Okay, perfect. So this is how I want. So what I will do is instead of making the same changes again, I'm gonna keep this alone and I'm gonna make changes to this. Okay, so let's delete one column. I'll keep for time being. Later I will add once I bind the code. So yes, header. Let's change this header to okay, and the name of this to Flipkart. Done. Let's style this a little bit by changing the color to yellow. I am still not able to get this part. So what I'll do, I'll just change this so I can see the thing moving up here and there. Okay, no. So let's say 255. It is somewhere there, right? I'm just trying to move this one. Okay, great. So now what I'll do, I'll just change this to yellow. Then somewhere here. And then I'll say 255. Okay, I will try to pull this. Okay, let's change this to this. Okay, fine. Somehow it is better. And after that, let's go to the general settings. Okay, so here Flipkart is changed. Now let's go to the table settings. So in this table, that's fine. So the same thing, I'm gonna, this whole container is there, right? Whatever this container, I'm gonna copy paste. And instead of Flipkart, for the styling purpose, I wanted to keep it as a Amazon. So basically Amazon will be in orange color, right? So let's change this to orange color. Orange. Okay, somehow. Okay, fine. So, this whole thing, this whole container, I'll just try to keep it in the center. Is it not moving? Not moving. But what I can do is this table. Okay, this table, I will try to change the size of this. Okay, like 150, 250. Okay, good. Now this table also 250. Good. So this one, can I try to change to center? Yes, great. This one, great. So perfect. This is how I want. So this is how you can style your app. So this much is done. So the next part is now I'm going for the next part. So where you have to bind the elements. So what is the input product? So this is the product that you will send to your process. Okay, so basically I have my process created in the studio where it is just opening the application, searching for that particular product, and once after it get the product, it's gonna scrape and it's gonna push the items into the uh, table. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just opening the studio to show you the project. So yes, this is my project that I have in the studio. It will just open the Flipkart and it will go into the site. It will enter the product. So this product key value is coming from the UiPath app. So I'm binding it over there. And after that, it's gonna search, do the data scrape. Once after it get the items, it will be there in the data table. Okay. So we have a data table coming from here. So I'm gonna show that, which is out extract table. Okay. So this is the table, and after which it will go to Amazon. It will search for the same product, and it will also send out this particular output argument. So this is my output argument. So I have deployed this process into orchestrator. So once after I deploy that, what's gonna happen is I will have that project in my orchestrator. Let me show that. So this is my best deal process. Okay, so this is my process. If we go inside the process, so here we can see there is one input argument and two output argument. So what is the input argument? The product name that I'm entering here will go as an input argument, and these both are the output arguments. So the items information that is coming from the, so it is a data table. Whatever is fetched by the robot will be coming as a output argument. So in next video, I'm going to show you how we can bind these things and how we can actually run this whole thing and how we can execute everything. As this has become a long video, I'm gonna do it in two parts, and that will be releasing tomorrow. You stay tuned to my channel to get updates and also to not miss any of the videos. And I'm gonna help you with a GitHub link where you can find this project, so you can just download this project and you can utilize how you can link this project into your UiPath apps and all. I will show you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.